Well, good Saturday afternoon actually. It's probably 50 degrees, overcast, a light rain off and on. But for March 2nd in Buffalo, yeah, trees are budding. Let's see, none around here. I guess you can take a look up there. You know, those trees are all budding, which for beginning of March is early, but we'll enjoy it. We're gonna work on this today. Okay, so this was an issue skidding logs the other day, is that initially this was like that and the handle would hit, and then you only got a slight angle. Let's see if you can see that's like the biggest angle or curve you could actually turn. So what we did is we got I think it's a 1-inch tubing, and we moved it so that now this is underneath and should be able to turn quite a bit. So let's just crank it and see what we get. And so now it's a pretty nice turn I can make, and you can see that that's underneath the green part now, so I have a lot more room, make tighter turns. Alright, so that worked out pretty good. Before we can cut some more, like we got all those we can get started on. Before we can do that, we gotta offload these over to here. We're getting quite a few, and I think with this warmer, mushy weather, it'd be good to do some trail work, so we got quite a few pieces ready to go. Alright, so the wood that was there, we put on this cart, and we stacked it over here. So we're getting quite a useful supply, and the weather's gonna be a little bit warmer, but nice and muddy. Muddy is self-leveling, so when we do trail work and we put wood armoring, planks down for armoring, it just goes, you step on it and it just kind of forms to the ground and you move on. You don't have to try to dig and level and everything else. The mud just is self-leveling. So that's why we like to work on certain trail projects in the muddy season. And we still got a bunch more to cut. And as a bonus, we're going to take a little walk down the trail, see what it looks like, because I need a little bit of exercise today. We're going to a grandson's birthday party, so I got to leave in a little bit, but I feel like it's always good to get a little bit of trail walking in for the body, mind, and spirit. Lo and behold, look at this. I've been meaning to take this tree down probably for 5 years, 4 years probably. Just with the trail and everything else, but look, they just kind of all punky. Yeah, I just take a pickaxe and clean all that up, level it out, and then it'll be real good for the cart to get there. That was the plan, and we'll take that to the sawmill, cut it up, and use it for planks on the boardwalk. Awesome. I find that to be of extreme significance that this tree is down today in the position that it is, you know, not leaning over in the woods, the brush somewhere. It's hard to get out. It's kind of like placed there for my awareness and my easy usage. Yeah, so a significant awareness for my mind, body, and spirit today. Interesting. March 2nd. All right, avid trail people, check this out. This was a fence line, and you can see over the years it's collapsing. This was the trail, mowed trail in this section. Now the fence is laying on it, and when we look this way, we got some trees in the way. And it goes all the way down there. So now the questions are going to be, once we get these tree limbs out of the way, where's the trail going to be? Is it going to be on top of this and we just fill all this with wood? Branches and stuff we just cut and put wood chips on top and then drive on top of the fencing? just avoiding any barbed wire along the bottom. Do we widen the trail next to it now to get a trail in, or do we make the trail on the inside over here? I am not sure. We'll see what the universe provides. All right, let's have a ponderance. So this fence is leaning to the south, and then just up here a little bit more, you can see the fence is collapsed leaning to the north, and we have a transition and inflection point right here. So what is going to be of this section of fence? I do not know. Which way is it going to lean or separate? Interesting. And you can see this section of fence has already been down for a while, and brush is growing through it. You can see it's like a deer run right here, but I think the deer go through here and they cut up their hoofs on the metal chain link underneath there. You know, it's not my fence or my property to do anything with. So if it was mine, what would I do?